buy a house. You that just joined the industry. The people that have been in the industry since did not buy.
Hello, my wonderful viewers. How are you doing? I hope you are doing good. So today, I'm bringing back a video I made since last year, around November thereabout, about the person of Chioma Ifemeludike, who came out on her own to talk about her relationship with Apostle Johnson Suleiman. But let me tell you, my dear wonderful viewers right here on Facebook, I'm not a blogger to be precise. I'm an analyst. So I see the news out there and I make sense out of them. And when they come here, come make noise, and they make sense. You understand? So if you don't understand this one, I don't know why you are still watching me. But even before we get to the video I'm going to play to you right now, it's quite long, so you might have to be patient to watch as I piece out each and everything Chioma Ifemeludike said, and I show you facts of it right here in video to see if Chioma Ifemeludike was saying the truth or not and how it makes sense. All right? But just recently, Yul Edochie has reacted to the list of Nollywood actresses that were released by Gistlover. Who knows fear Gistlover? God. And what he's trying to say here right now is that when his own news came out, people started dragging him without verifying the cause. Listen, without verifying the cause, not without verifying if it is true or not. So it was indeed true that Yul Edochie himself was on an away game, you understand? But he wanted people to look at the cause of why he did what he did or why he was having extramarital affair. Oga, are you normal? So right now he's saying that people should go and drag the person of, or would I say that people should continue dragging those Nollywood actresses because during his own time, many people called him out, all right? But he was saying something towards the end of his post that there is something common among most of the people that are mentioned in the list. So let me ask you, my wonderful viewers, what is common amongst them? Elijah, send down fire, bless my altar. In this particular video, you hear me mention names like Daniela, Okeke, Stephanie Otobo, and right now we have our Chioma Grace Ifemeludike, okay? Now, these are women that I think to a great extent they have something in common with connection to Apostle Johnson Suleiman based on what is on the internet. Of course, someone else too who has been mentioned by Chioma, I almost forgot, Linda Clems Bishop. I don't know what the bishop is for when she asked that to her name. But anyway, let's not really go into that, okay? Because, you know, she's been called a pimp. Well, we are going to find out if she's really the pimp as we go on with this series. What do you see that is common among these people? If you were smart enough, you see something. Linda herself is an actress. Chioma Ifemeludike is an actress. Stephanie Otobo is someone into media. Of course, she said she was into music as at that time. Your brain is beginning to work now. Now, let's go on. Now, the other person, Daniela Okeke, is what? An actress. Now, as at the time of Stephanie Otobo's time, she mentioned the fact that, according to her, that Suleiman had told her that he was having an affair with this particular Daniel Okeke.
I see him as someone really close. I used to see him as someone really close to God, you know? Like someone up there. When they talk to you, they know more. You're supposed to trust them. So I said, okay, have you done this before? He said, yeah. That was when he told me about Daniela Okeke and all that.
As you can see here, please, I'm just stating facts to you. Even though Daniela Okeke came and denied the fact that, oh, nothing of such happened between her and him, she affirmed the fact that, Suleiman, that you are her spiritual father. Now, I've looked at his person over time on social media when it comes to his relationship with people that are quote-unquote celebrities or secular people, which I'm going to be talking about someone as we go on, someone else that you might have heard of already before. Now, Linda herself, who is the one that Chioma has called out to be the person that pimped her to Apostle Johnson Suleiman, and back in 2016 on the 20th of November. Now, listen. Oh, God. 20th of November 2016 is a Sunday. Google it. On a freaking amazing, wonderful Sunday, was a quickie. Now, okay, now let's go on. When was the relationship that Apostle Johnson Suleiman allegedly had with Stephanie Otobo? It started back in 2015.
How long was this relationship?
From 2015 till last year.
Okay, that's like 2 years or a year plus.
A year plus.
Okay.
So if his relationship with Stephanie Otobo was correct, between 2015, he was having a relationship with her at the same time having a relationship with who? Chioma right here. Okay, not like he had a relationship with her, they had a quickie. Okay, it was a quickie moment, yeah? according to her. So the question would be, was he dating 2 women at a time, or was he dating multiple women at that time? Now, she said Apostle Johnson Suleiman was going to America.
The Clems made an arrangement for me to come to Ikeja, and that we were going to meet her sister's friend, a family friend, going to America.
And then was pimped by Linda to meet him for a quickie. Now listen to me attentively, because at this point now it's gonna make sense. Apostle Johnson Suleiman would not just stand up and then go to another country like that without there being a reason for that to happen. So did Apostle Johnson Suleiman really go to America in November 2016? Look at your screen right now. What do you see on your screen? That is a program in November that Apostle Johnson Suleiman was supposed to have. Wow, very interesting. So of course, maybe I would say because of this I'm seeing right now that he had a reason to go there. Maybe he was going to prepare the ground and prepare for the program that was supposed to happen, because that was a Sunday. So I would think to myself, maybe he finished service on Sunday in Awoshi, the main headquarters, and did what? Enter the next plane that was going to America, so that he gets to prepare the ground for the program that's going to be happening days from then, or maybe whatever. But listen to this very attentively. Stephanie Otobo came out for the purpose of money. Listen to this.
You're telling me now, yeah, at what point would you want to hurt somebody you love? Why would you want to embarrass you?
Well, he arrested me to hide his lies. After I personally asked, I insisted on my rights to compensation, because how I lost the baby, he gave me something to drink, to lost my baby that he wanted.
And yes, of course, maybe she got paid, and then she came out and said what she said, implicating the government and saying it was politicians that sponsored her, and later still came and said she was being forced to. But when I was looking at that video on TVC, which is still right here on YouTube, I think that video itself is the truth and nothing but the truth. But understand this. I want you to listen to Stephanie, because there are some things that Stephanie said that is making sense to me regarding this particular side. Listen to what Stephanie said here.
The only thing I was against was the threesome thing. And he kept referring to his ex-girlfriend. She does it all the time. You know, but I couldn't, you're telling me you want to get married to me. How true is it if you want to sleep with my friend?
I like paying attention to details. You cannot bring a true man of God down no matter the videos you make. And just like Prophet TB Joshua would say, please listen to him.
What people say about you does not matter if you are from God. It's an advert. People say you're this, you're that, it's an advert.
Good. So this is an advertisement. Now, this is the first thing that she said. Listen to this.
2016 was immediately after my graduation from Anambra State University. I was preparing for my youth service. I'd already gotten, my statement of results, and my name had already come out as one of the people who was going to go for the youth service. So I'd finished, cleared everything in school, and I'd gone to Lagos waiting for my posting letter.
Now, I found pictures on her Facebook handle to verify that what she said there is correct. So give her a round of applause, because right there, she was serving in Kano, as you can see on your screen right now, and you can see her with her a colleague of friends. And I will tell you, I beg those of you now will be say, hey, God. I God, if you don't say you don't be copper before, you see those people will be say they go mommy market. And then they chop for where they sell food, one plate 5,000 naira, one plate 4,000 naira. Me, as I go copper owner, now come food I chop. Those of you who sell for those states with me, Sabi Alpha now. I get history, so that tomorrow now, I don't say tomorrow, I think I'll become person now who they shoot for outside her baby, even though she did her national youth service in Lagos. What you have to know, in case this is your first video of you watching, is that Chioma herself is an actress, and the person she has called to be the one that pimped her, Linda Clems Bishop, to have pimped her to Apostle Johnson Suleiman, is also an actress, but is based in Atlanta. Now she said here, listen.
That day I got to the hotel. I can't really remember the name of the hotel, because Linda was already in the hotel before I came to meet her there. So he rushed off. He didn't spend up to 20 minutes. in that apartment.
Good. She said that he didn't spend up to 20 minutes there. But of course, I would, if Apostle Johnson Suleiman really igiaga with her, I don't think the way I see him, because the program he had in America that time was raw power. So I'm now thinking to myself, one, the raw power you get there. The raw power is not the raw power of 40 seconds. So
I was happy because at the time I needed a lot of money. I needed, I was broke. I left school broke. I was planning to go for youth service. I needed a lot of things. So, it felt good that because I saw the bundle of money and I got a good part of the money. So
now she said here, like you could see that she said it was because she wanted money, okay, or she was broke. But let me tell you something. Let me ask a question now. Based on my research about her, she was already acting when she was in school, before she went to your National Youth Service. But she's an actress and she graduated broke according to her, and she had to do this more of like, one to one thing based on hustle now. And the person she had that thing with was with Suleiman. Now, based on what I just told you right now, on the 29th of November, based on the post she had on her Facebook page, 2016, she was in the car. On the 20th was when she said she had sex with him in November 2016. So that 20th, like we talked about last time in the video, or the video before now, is on a Sunday. So, of course, it makes sense that according to what she has said, that she had that meeting with him before moving to Kano, where she had her camping. So listen to how she narrated Apostle Johnson Suleiman came to her, or she met him the first time.
And by the time person walked in hurriedly, and it was an awkward situation, but I was asked to join him in the room, and when he got into the room, we had sex.
Now, if you listen to her correctly, it correlates in a way with what Stephanie Otobo said in her interview with TVC with regards to how she did used to meet Apostle Johnson Suleiman, at least for the first time she got to know him.
An apostle, his class, he has people as personal assistants. How do you meet in that hotel?
He would go take a hotel or be at social room, or like I would be in the room. He would just come like a ghost. I don't know how he does it. He tells me people are waiting for him outside, blah blah blah. I just wanted to see my baby.
She was saying that he just come hurriedly, quickly, blah blah blah. This whole ghost mode thing, you understand? Of course, for you to be someone of that caliber, you don't have to be moving like, everybody gonna say don't arrive. Countless times, don't believe everything you see on social media. Do I believe what Shoma is saying here, hook, line, and sinker? The only way I can believe what she is saying right here is based on the facts I'm showing to you. There are some people that are already emotionally tied to the fact that Suleiman is a no-no. So anything that is about him is true. Any allegation that comes out, you understand. How did she find out that Suleiman was the one that she had a quickie with a night before? Listen to what she said here.
So that night, I and Linda went to the place at Ikeja. We had dinner. We even stopped. We saw some girls hawking, and we said sensitizing the girls on why they shouldn't hawk and all of that. And I and Linda returned to the hotel. We spent the night. I know I woke up sometime 5 a.m. that morning, and I opened my phone. I was going through Insta blog post, and I saw Apostle Suleiman, his posts on Insta blog. I think one of the sponsored posts of his programs, or one that he did, he gave somebody a car, something like that. I saw it and I was like, oh my God, this was the man I had sex with.
Now, if you listen to her very attentively, she said that when she woke up in the morning and she was looking at her phone, because at that night, according to her, they went and spent some of the money. Hi, okay. If only, please, if you're watching me, Chioma, okay, for there not to be any denial of something, okay, or because I know that right now Linda is kind of denying you or something, but of course I've proved that two of you knew each other at that time. How did she find out that Suleiman was the one that she had a quickie with a night before? Listen to what she said here.
So that night, I and Linda went to the place at Ikeja. We had dinner. We even stopped to saw some girls hawking, and we said sensitizing the girls on why they shouldn't hawk and all of that. And I and Linda returned to the hotel. We spent the night. I know I woke up sometime 5 a.m. that morning, and I opened my phone. I was going through Insta blog post, and I saw Apostle Suleiman, his posts on Insta blog. I think one of the sponsored posts of his programs, or one that he did, he gave somebody a car, something like that. I saw it and I was like, oh my God, this was the man I had sex with.
Now, if you listen to her very attentively, she said that when she woke up in the morning and she was looking at her phone, because at that night, according to her, they went and spent some of the money. Hi, okay. If only, please, if you're watching me, Chioma, okay, for there not to be any denial of something, okay, or because I know that right now Linda is kind of denying you or something, but of course I've proved that two of you knew each other at that time. Around that time in November, as you can see the figures on your screen with the pictures she posted where she was wearing a pink thingy, very nice dress. In fact, Linda is very beautiful, I must say. I don't know, like these ladies are beautiful. Please let's give it up for women. Women, you look really, really amazing, I must say. I was looking at the flip out screen, so I'm looking at the main screen. And look at the comment by Chioma on her page, as you can see right now on your screen, and she even added kisses to it. Oh, come on. So that means they both had relationship, like they knew each other very well. And from the comment I can see here, come on, woman extraordinary with 3 kisses. So she was like, she's an extraordinary woman. Why would Chioma be telling her she's an extraordinary woman around the time frame that she must have been pimped by her to Apostle Johnson Suleiman? So with this fact, I'm establishing the fact that they both knew each other at this time. Are they friends right now or not friends? That is what George does not know. But at that time, they were friends. In fact, one more fact you need to know, as you can see on your screens, they are both friends on Facebook. And they both follow each other on Instagram, except that I've decided to unfollow each other right now. I don't know, okay? But now let's look at some other interesting facts I found in digging about this thing, okay? Like the picture we just showed you right now, look at the date there. It's November 17, 2016. So the alleged quickie happened on the 20th, according to Chioma, but on the 17th, they were already talking on Instagram. So I believe that both these two ladies have a good relationship together as friends. Remember, they are in the same industry, Nollywood acting. But I told you guys already in the previous video, don't believe everything you see on social media. But listen to one thing which Stephanie Otobo said, which is the reason why she said Apostle Suleiman came for her. Listen to what she said here.
Scared, what are you talking about? You like me and all that, like what is going on? You're married. Then he said, okay, actually if he could confide in me. I said, okay, this is big, but I'll take it. He said, my wife doesn't sexually attend to me no more, that she loves God too much, and all she does is just church stuff and the children, that he's like, he needs that thing, but he's a man of God. He doesn't want to just go anywhere.
Now, if you listen to that yourself, Mama, if you're watching me, I they call her Mama. Mama, if you're watching me, I don't know if this is true, but now waiting Stephanie talk, because at this point, if Linda can deny that she doesn't have a personal relationship or knows Suleiman in any way, which I'm yet to prove that though, but you guys know that when you get to that point, I'm going to prove it. We know that she has a relationship with this particular lady right now we are talking about, which is Chioma Ifemeludike. What is now going to be the conclusion of this matter? Because from what I'm seeing here, Chioma said they had met again. Chioma said they had met again after their first encounter, like the quickie encounter, because he gave her his number. And I'm asking myself a very important question right now. Chioma went to him because she needed money. We talked about that. She then went again after youth service, money issue. and then she went and they had proper knacking.
I later saw Apostle Suleiman after my youth service. After my youth service, we're talking during the time, I think I wanted to be redeployed to Delta State. So I was asking him if he knows someone that can help me to get redeployed to Delta State. And he asked for my code and I gave it to him. And even though that didn't work, I later served in Lagos. And after Kano youth service camping at Karaye, I went back to Lagos. And when I was in Lagos, there's a time he came to Lagos and he called me and we saw the second time and we had sex that second time at Oriental Hotels. He gave me another sum of money.
But this is not a public castigation. When it comes to knacking, you that is watching me now, I'm not gonna lie to you that is watching me now. Some of you are worse than Suleiman. But the fact why this is getting attention as we are talking about it right now is because Suleiman is someone that is a public figure. And that's one thing about being a public figure, or about being someone that is famous. Just like Ali Baba would say right here.
Let me even go there. You're an actor. How many movies have you done? You're an actress. How many movies have you done that gave you 45 million to buy a house? You that just joined the industry. The people that have been in the industry since did not buy. So then the people who are struggling, and okay. Let me go here. I said I may be tempted to mention names, but I will not. We went to Dubai one time, and while we were waiting, I see this actress comes in, and then I seen the protocol officers of a particular person. I greeted them, they greeted me and everything, and then the person came and said, "Here's your key," and then gave her the key, gave her that one. Then she went upstairs. Then maybe like 2 days later, I see her posting, lounging in Dubai. Lounging. Can you buy your tickets? The ones that do business and make money, we know them. Come here and be putting girls on high jump. Girls are not thinking that. So when you see some of them run to Oba to go and get their own share, you are not saying, what are they? Where are they? Even if you act in every movie and they pay you 5 million, 5 million, 5 million, how many movies do you do in a year? See, let me just say this. We know the ones that use their mileage. I mean, like, use their publicity, their popularity, and do business. But that is different. Those ones do other businesses. Those ones are selling clothes, selling anything. They travel and buy anything they want to buy, come here and sell. They have businesses that they run on the side. They sell oil, they sell all those things. They sell hair. If you know how much hair is, you will know that some of them can afford that. But the ones that you know, you can't even act in an English movie. It has to be that kind of movie. You now come and tell me that you raise 125 million to buy one house in Lekki Phase 1, and then when they are talking about other people, you now be putting mouth. Oh, what is wrong with this man? He can't keep his this thing inside his pants. He's jumping up and down and jumping up. You. How you get your own?
Now, I hope you had a good time watching that video. Now, many people didn't see this video because even the time I made it, they tried to bring it down from my platform on YouTube. Like I told you in my previous video, there are people that are dedicated cleaning up his image online and all that with regards to all this conversation. Because the idea is, if all these things are not true, why are you going about blocking videos, attacking pages, using people? You heard his own voice when he was talking about how he was going to bring down someone's page in the video I made before this one. You could check it out right here on my page. So these things are facts. So for him to even come out in the public and say, this and this, kill you there, that's what your pastor is saying, man of God is saying. All right? And he was talking about that it is him that page is going to bring, that he's the one that is going to bring that page down. Let's see if he's going to bring down this lover's page. So just for you to see that what he says, even in secret, private conversations, he even said that in the open. Many of his followers are now beginning to believe the story, but they are using the decoy that he do pass Solomon and David for Bible. I'm now asking myself a question. These people dropping these comments comparing their papa to Solomon and David, why can't they compare him to Apostle Paul or any of the disciples of Jesus Christ? I don't know why. So even at this time now, you see people themselves trying to justify what it is that is happening, which they believe now that is true, even though their papa would not accept any of them or respond to real people like the Halima, Choma Melodike and the rest, but would rather respond to a faceless blog. You have to understand this, that in every iota of rumor, there is truth in there.
Elijah, send down fire, bless my